And that's how you start a video.
Happy New Year! Okay, this is the first retro VHS of the new year. It's only the second or third of the year. It's a bit of a blur this last week. It's now the fourth because it's after fucking midnight. So don't feel your gremlins or your mogwais because they might turn into a gremlin. Right, I've been out for a few beers with Matthew James Connor, also known as Condog. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not messier. I'm sober enough. There's going to be an outtake. I've just spent 10 minutes trying to get my fucking arm in the back of the cupboard just for this one video. Now this is came, and this has come all the way from Japan. Well, it didn't. Now it's got all Japanese writing down the side. It's took about a month to get here. This is my first eBay purchase, and this should be my very first VHS. So starting the new year off with a VHS from Japan. Now it should be a film called Fever Lake. I hope it is, because I've just reached in the back of the cupboard and also been up my steps. Like, I've literally got some steps here. How I get up places, you know. Anyway, off that rant. Fever Lake was a movie. Now going back to my fantasy and quest to find Corey Haim, Corey Feldman movies in my young years, because you didn't have the internet. You couldn't go IMDb, please. Nope, not going there. You know, films just popped out. You didn't know that going. You had no social media. You just had alcohol and drugs. Aye. And I remember walking to Global Video and said hi to Beryl. I was like, oh cool. And I walked past and I said, huh, never heard of that one. And it was Fever Lake. This is Fever Lake, big box VHS. Fucking ghosts. You got the curse, boy. The green eyes. We'll get the story about that eventually. But like Corey Haim started having these films he make. Demolition University is one of them where I get it just for this video. Jump cut. There you go. Got released like that. There's enough room for Corey Haim's name right above there. It's missing. Totally missing. Okay. But that was one of the ones that came out, and just, you know, anyway, so he got his films checked out. Now the other famous actor in here is Mario Lopez from Saved by the Bell, and Bo Hopkins gets his name Evil is Coming. Now Corey Haim made his fame off the Lost Boys, but stuff like Silver Bullet, Watchers, and dibble-dabbled in a few horrors. And this is one of the ones where it's really poor. It's a Corey Haim movie where he's got the curse. He's got the fucking shining curse and his eyes go all green. And he plays the underachiever kind of thing. The friendly nice guy who doesn't die. Spoiler alert. Wow. I really should have watched this movie. Now I'm going to revisit this movie as a podcast. Just said it. I've dug it out. Had it on DVD. It's somewhere. It's over there. So I've got the DVD over here as well. It has been released in the UK on VHS and DVD. And let's have a look. That is quite rare. Now I've got a story about VHS. I'll put that there. This is... Fuck me, there's two of these. There's actually two Fever Lakes in that cupboard. So basically, here goes the story. When DVD first came along, yes, I've had a few drinks, but yeah, okay. When my original Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, Rare, Paulie Shaw, a few CKYs in there, my own home movies disappeared because I left them safe for my mother, and they just vanished like fucking Chris Angel turned around and went Shazam. Strangely enough, Fever Lake turned up at my mum's house in Scotland, and so this is the original one I had, so it means something to me because it's part of my original collection. And then when my Uncle Ken died, one of the DVDs he had was Fever Lake, so there'll be two copies in there. But the copy I got off my Uncle Ken had no insert, so it's got scene selection in here. It's got printed on disc, black and white, and it's colour. You got the curse, boy. So yeah, it takes the typical Friday the 13th Shining, you know, with Corey Haim and Mario Van Peebles. Mario Lopez, that's the fucker. And sort of just twisted on a horror story, and like Corey Haim turned his head with his glowing green eyes. you know, that's what it is. It's what it is. So that was the DVD, and that's the VHS. Big box. Floating head syndrome. It's weird though. Corey Haim. Where's Mario Lopez? You know, probably one of the key selling points. The guy from Saved by the Bell. I mean, look at that disc, man. The fuck is that? Got some witch symbol I've just rubbed off there. Got the curse board. Now this has been on the channel before. There it is. It's got that fucking weird blue tint. But yeah, as I say, it's proper weird. It's official release. It's weird. Anyway, as I waffle on, this is what's come from Japan. I always often check to see what films are coming on. I gutted actually because I wanted to Pray the Roll Boys German release. Feel on eBay. When I had a bit of cash sitting in the PayPal, it's not on fucking eBay. How's this? Where's that gone? Where's my knife gone? Let's get the beer opener on this. So yeah, once again, thanks to Britbo for ordering this for us. Oh yeah, it's definitely a VHS from Japan, and it's got newspaper, so it's even going to be more interesting. When I was in Hong Kong, I find the lack of social media, not social media at all, like physical media to buy there's no shops. I mean, I've never seen so many people in my life as I was in Hong Kong. I was like, wow, so yep. It's all the way from Japan. That's fucking cool, that. It's fucking a Japanese newspaper, 2019. I've got some baseball on there. Hot new drinks. Yeah, it's fucking cool. That's cool, and I'm not going to throw that away. Japanese newspaper. I'll give a quick shout out to Theo. You want to see an absolutely fucking banging video about Japan in general. Theo goes around, konnichiwa to everyone, to hunt down the hotel that has the massive Godzilla head above it. It's a fucking fantastic vlog video. If you want to check out a really good video, Slime House. Yeah. Some fucking newspaper all the way from Japan. Right, so okay. Pretty big box just for a VHS. You know what I mean? So yeah. Thank you very much for posting this. Well packaged. This should be Fever Lake, the Japanese version. It's in my first ever Japanese release. Now, it's in fantastic condition. Corey Haim's there. So Corey Haim is on the front cover. Who killed her? Question mark. Japanese writing. Corey Haim. Bo Hopkins in Fever Lake. So it says there on the front cover. So Corey Haim, this fucking looks like a banging movie, man. Corey Haim's creepy eyes. Corey Haim coming in with a fucking axe, like fucking you're gonna die. Yeah, is she? Wow, check that out. Art cap. That's Japanese. Cool. Fully rewound. No mould on the tape. A bit like the German imports. Where the VHS, it's like, you know what I mean, it's been given a fucking shake-proof case really, but no age ratings that I can see on the side of it. But that is the Japanese version of it. Different university, but again though, it's a bit more knives. I can't remember any, not knives or the fucking choppers. Can't say the word zzz. Anyway, on the front cover, an eye. I mean, if the eye was green, that'd be pretty cool. But who killed her? Yeah. Oh, that's fucking cool, that. So there's only going to be one outtake, and it'll be very short and bleak. It was filmed before this, before the reality of what was going on happened, and I was trying to get my arm in the back of the cover to get the fucking DVD. And now knowing that I've got two, and I've remembered that there's actually two versions of Fever Lake, makes my ordeal, I find that, even more tricky, because I fucking dinosaur. Check out the outtake, and I will revisit that, but it's got to probably be a podcast. It's one for Brit to watch as well. But yeah, that's Fever Lake. See you in the outtakes. This needs to be an outtake. What are you doing at 12:30 at night after a few beers with a dinosaur on the UV light in the back of a cupboard looking for a Corey Haim movie called Fever Lake? It's behind the dinosaur. Where else would it be? Because the fucking dinosaur doesn't fit outside the fucking cupboard I've built around it. Well, there's a bottle of Coke down there. How old's this bottle of Coke? 1996. Not drinking that. I kind of need it because I don't want to film. Fuck my life, man. It's all on the fucking very focal. That's what I needed. This is the end of the video. There's no outtakes after that. Shenaniganza.
And now, the end is here.